Hello everyone, welcome back to Clusterbmilkshake. I am your host, along with support puppet Mr. Chicken. Yes. Today we are going to talk about how narcissists make men and women depressed. Now, when I go through this, it might be a little confusing because I'm talking about you being with a narcissistic person, but narcissistic people, borderlines, vulnerable presenting narcissists, antisocials, whoever, can also feel depressed when they are dealing with another toxic person or just what was instilled in them in childhood, say the person who is actually diagnosed with depression. Okay, so just take what you want from this and leave the rest, okay? Whatever resonates with you. Also, I want to tell you, when you are stressed out and everything in a narcissistic relationship, going through perimenopause, whatever, and your hair's falling out, okay? I need to plug this in. I am not getting paid for nothing, but there's this company called Because May, okay? Thank you, refrigerator. And they have these little squares, okay, that you throw on your person, meaning yourself, and it's got a whole bunch of supplements and nutrients and everything. Half of my hair, this is me without extensions. All of my old videos, I had this big old luscious hair, right? Half of my fucking hair fell out during my last breakup and then going into perimenopause. So I started taking this shit almost 2 months ago. My hair is barely falling out and I have new hair sprouting back, okay? If you don't want your hair to fall out anymore, get the shit, all right? Just visit the website and look at all the ingredients and everything. Okay, here we go. So, men need to have a purpose. I was watching a lot of videos on the male loneliness epidemic and why they're depressed and all this fucking bullshit, right? And comparing it to women, and it's a totally different animal than women, all right? So men need to have a purpose. It's not about emotional support. Women want to feel heard and loved. Men want to observe and fix. This is why it's so difficult for men and women to also get along, because the things that women want in a relationship, for them to feel safe, loved, cared for, blah, is not the same for a man. Okay? So a woman is giving, it's like the fucking love languages, right? So my love language is acts of service. I like when you do shit for me, obviously. But I'm also going to do acts of service for you. Now, acts of service may not be your love language. You may want, words of affirmation or physical touch or some bullshit that I don't want to do or that I do not need on a constant basis. Yeah, tell me I'm great every once in a while, okay? Anyways, men want respect. If they aren't in a situation where they are respected, they will become depressed. If a woman doesn't feel loved, heard, understood, she will become depressed. Women want connection when they are feeling pain. Men isolate and don't want to feel pitied. They want to push through it and find a purpose. Now we're going to get into, what a narcissist does. So, but boost a man's ego, be grateful for the things that he does, shine a light on all of his goals, he will be happy. Okay? Be kind to a woman and she will be happy. We're not talking about narcissistic people here, okay? We're talking about you. All right? Okay. What does a narcissist do to help make you depressed? Nothing you do is good enough. They are always pushing the goalpost. So if a man fails at making his wife, girlfriend, say daughters, whatever, fails at making them happy, he feels like garbage. Failing as a provider is number one. Now, I'm getting this from, people who do the actual research, have statistics and shit. I'm not putting up graphs or any bullshit like that. But if you fail to provide, this is, what men are conditioned to do. And I'm not talking about, I don't want to fucking hear it, about the gold digger and the... Shut up. We're just talking about how you feel purposeful providing for your family. We're not talking about homosexuals, and we're not talking about, psychopaths, long goal, conning you out of your life savings. We're not talking about that. Okay? All right. If a woman isn't getting love and care, she loves and cares harder for their partner. Okay? To, like I said, you give the thing that you want. You want love, you're going to love harder. Okay? If a man wants to feel praised and shit like that, I don't know, do you boys fucking give your partner praise or whatever? I just think that if a man isn't providing, he's just going to fall into a shell and just be depressed. Where, a woman is going to try and love you into healing. We're going to have a discussion. So, you tell me. You tell me how you feel, all right? So, if a female narcissist treats you like you're broken or cheats, her man is going to feel emasculated. Now, this is, so this other man can provide things that I cannot. A man wants to provide to make his woman happy. And that could be a myriad of things that you're providing. But if some other man is coming into your cave and taking over your job, your purpose in life, you're going to feel less of a man. This was not intentional when I had my emotional affair at the end of my marriage. This was not my intention. I was getting some fantasy bullshit, and then my ex-husband was trying to be that guy, thinking that, he wasn't full in himself, in his own self-worth. And it was disgusting. Don't fucking do that. He was a very good provider. He was doing very masculine, and he became emasculated by this fucking thing that I did. Okay. If a male narcissist treats you like you're broken or cheats, his woman is going to feel unlovable. Like this woman is providing love and something, like you weren't doing enough, you weren't doing enough love. I'm not saying that every woman is perfect and shit, and that, you don't have your flaws and you bitch and nag and stuff like that. Yeah. But the default is that you try to be more loving, more caring. You give more of yourself. You're killing yourself, trying to do more. Of course, the cheating narcissist is going to say, yeah, you're not doing enough, and that's why. That's not why. That is not why. One thing in these studies is women say they want the sweet, caring man, but they want to F the bad boy who's closed off and ugly inside. Okay? The man says that they want a loving woman as a wife, but then they go F the super slut. Okay, you guys need to clean up your shit and stop saying and putting out there that you want one type of person, and then you destroy your relationship by going after the other. Okay, all right. So, in the past several years, society has been telling men to be more like women, and women to be more like men. And when I talk about society, I'm talking about people. They're telling men, open up more, show your blah, and then the woman gets disgusted if you're showing this soft side and saying, yeah, I have fucking feelings and it. When a man, his whole purpose, and I'm not saying that, this is the only thing that you're good for, of course, but you want to have a purpose. It doesn't have to be just, providing money or whatever, but, even if you were starting a business, or if you run a group, or run a sports, function, or doing something that's really making you feel good about yourself, okay? You are providing purpose for yourself. It's making you more happy. You're not depressed thinking like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And then you're all sad and shit. And then, women are like, oh, let me mother you and then they blame you for wanting a mommy and all. It's all fucked up, right? Okay, then women are being more masculine. So women now, I saw the statistics, women now are making more money than men. There are so many people out on the job force, and they're taking over the females. So the men's purpose to provide is now going to the woman. The woman is being the provider, and now she wants the man to stay home and do all the female caregiving things. Also, I've watched videos on people who do brain scans on men and women. Women are the caregivers, the ones with the empathy component. Men are more the logical thinkers. Their brains function and light up in different ways. They want to solve problems. They're not the type of person to sit and cuddle you and, like a mom. And then women turn around and shit on men that you're not doing enough. Men are becoming depressed. And then, because they want to be the leaders. But women are now being the leaders. Do what you want. I don't fucking care. I'm just giving you information. Okay? And if you want to be happy, now you want, if you guys really did work your roles, and the man wasn't abusive and taking advantage, and the woman wasn't abusive, taking advantage, and everybody was fucking happy, shiny fucker. Everybody would be happy. I know that there's a lot of women out there that are like, I'm happy being alone. Great, be the fuck alone. I don't care. You don't have to be demonizing the other sex for not wanting to be alone. Yes, when there are men out there, that just want to run around and party when they're young, and then they're going to settle down later. And then a lot of women are getting their careers together and everything when they're young. And now they want to settle down, but then they're demonizing the man for wanting to settle down because he partied and all this shit while you were working and all this shit. It's hilarious. It's like, we can debate this shit to death. And it really depends on your perception of reality that you went through your whole life, the people you dated, and how you were raised, how you're going to see life. Okay? All right. So, I am the man in this scenario. I've always said that narcissistic women, or the grandiose narcissistic woman, is more of the masculine man thinking. Okay? I need purpose. If my purpose was raising my kids, that's my purpose. I couldn't give a fuck less if you love me. I want to be respected. So when I am in a relationship, I want the ego boost. I don't want the care, oh, love, care. But when I'm talking, fucking listen. It's not, I need the caring and understanding and the repeat back and blah, blah, blah. I tried that route. I tried that. I tried being the more feminine thing that I thought men wanted. And I got abused for it. I didn't rip your head off or anything. I tried to be understanding. I tried to do the love you harder shit. No, it doesn't fucking work. Nothing you do is good enough when you are with a cluster B. Nothing. Nothing is good enough. You do one thing, and if the cluster B is not seeing your effort and telling you you're doing a good job, no. If you are somebody, if you're a woman and you are with a vulnerable presenting narcissistic person, they love being the victim. So even if you praise them, they're going to hate you for it. They don't want to do better. They want to cry about nobody giving a shit about me. They can't even grab for their grandiosity. They're always, trying to reach for it, but they won't fuck it. If it's almost like sabotaging not only relationships, but sabotaging being happy in their career. Sometimes you see them want to jump around to different careers and everything and give up, and then they can blame other people that my career didn't work because A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Them. They move around. Change jobs, change people, all the shit. A grandiose narcissist just wants purpose, and they're going to work their asses off to get that. And all they want you to do is fucking clap your hands, okay? Clap your fucking hands. Yeah, their shit's another way. Yes, I'm a shit another way, but that is my main purpose. Anyways, I hope that this made some bit of sense to you. You know why we make you depressed. I have thousands of videos of why a narcissist the way they are and how we grew up in childhood. If we were treated like we were not good enough, it's going to go to you. A bully who bullies turns into a bully. Okay? And we're always striving for more. At least grandiose narcissists are always striving for more. More. There's not enough. So, yeah. Anyways, take what you want from this. I hope it was helpful. And please, if you are going through it, man or woman, because you experience depression in different ways, go through not what society tells you need. Tell me what you need. Let other men and women resonate with you or understand you better, and for men to understand women better. Okay? And fucking be honest with yourself if nothing makes your ass happy or you haven't found the cheat codes yet. I want the cheat codes. All right. Have a great day. Namaste.